bit. But that's okay. Even if there was a Jewpacabra, it couldn't get in my room anyways.
Butters. No crust! No crust! Dude, I want wings!
Cartman's Passover Holiday Special. Starring
The Jewpacabra!
And our love grows like the mighty river of the Nile.
River of the Nile.
We'll never be apart.
Ladies and freaking gentlemen, we're back for another edition SMB South Park Review, where each and every week we break down South Park for you in linear version. And this week, it's no shortage of people here.
No, not in living color. South Park.
In
South. Fire Marshal Cartman.
And you know what? I'm sorry, audience. I feel like I owe you I'll try this again. Welcome back to another edition of Suck My Balls, a South Park review, where each and every week me and my boys break down that stuff. Sorry, I didn't give you the review part. Sorry, I apologize. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here to talk some South Park with you. I'm not alone, making his way back to the podcast. This man is a doctor of thugonomics, punkonomics, polyphonics,
possibly,
and scooponomics.
Most definitely.
He is the 2022 Red Rocks Day 1 South Park Trivia Champion, affectionately known on this podcast as a trivia god. Dirty. Simta Fodilis Giovanola. Welcome back, Joe. Hello.
Great to be back.
Sensual flotillas? What is that?
Simpter Ferdilius. I don't know. It just was what I felt like typing in
It's
today.
my next Skyrim character name.
Welcome back to the podcast, Mr. Show.
Oh, hello.
Oh, you're finally awake.
And ladies and gentlemen, this man likes to bring the pain in the digital marketing game. He's the guy that solicits those picks to get your clicks. He's the guy that serves up those quips to get your kicks. He's a writer, producer, director, on-screen talent, Derby City Wrestling, and more professional wrestling entities. Ladies and gentlemen, future vice president of your company, Dane. A backer.
I've been playing so much Skyrim, my eyes hurt.
All
I can think of is the world of Tamriel. Yeah, it probably pops up in my Discord all the time. Everyone messaging me. It's like, dude, are you okay? I'm like, why? It's like, you played 9 hours of Skyrim straight. I'm like, this is why I don't have a job yet. This is why. Because I'm just sitting around playing Bethesda games. It's horrible. People are going to listen to this and think,
I was going to go, he's the man who serves up those pills to get your thrills. Ladies and gentlemen, Dane. Just kidding.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. All right. That's just for the health care. Everything else is for the fun.
Oh, whoa. I'll be down in Atlanta shortly. Well then, to pick up those perks, baby.
Those perks, baby.
Time to get those perks. Well, we're here to talk about some South Park for you, ladies and gentlemen. And this is Jewpacabra. This is the 4th episode of season 16.
Kanye believes that is actually real.
Yeah, and the 227th overall episode. I don't know why I went into a low. 227th overall episode of South Park. This is SMB number 230. Welcome back. Appreciate you listening to the podcast. Linktr.ee/SouthParkPod. Hit that like and subscribe button if you're watching it right here on the tube. Hit the bell. You'll be notified more content drops.
Hit the bell as well.
You can ring my bell. You can ring my bell.
You can ring my bell.
Is that a Dead song? That's like a Dead song.
You can
isn't it?
ring my bell.
Oh no, it's
Disco. Yeah.
the Grateful Dead. That's it.
When
Ring My Bell is not a Grateful Dead song.
Well, this is South Park, so sorry to go off on a tangent there. The town's big Easter egg hunt is in jeopardy, guys, when Cartman produces video evidence of a mysterious creature lurking in the woods.
Not Bigfoot, kids. Neither
Or
is it
Man-Bear
the Mothman. Or Man-Bear Pig, Joe.
Or Scuzzlebutt.
Or
We're gonna go real way back.
What was Scuzzlebutt's
I'm
leg
Patrick
again?
Duffy.
And it's
Patrick
also
Duffy.
Okay, thank you.
it's also not the Mexican staring frog of southern Sri Lanka as well. So
Oh my God! Now we're getting real deep. That was a cute little frog. That was a cute ass frog.
Yeah. Shit's, oh my god.
So-
I love digging into crates.
that's it. So this episode starts with Kyle. He's seen waking up, getting some cereal, walks to the table.
He's trying
And
to
at
be his
the-
own human.
And at the table, his mom is just sitting there talking to Cartman about Passover. And Kyle angrily tells him to leave. Cartman gets up, obliges, but not before telling him about a creature that is set to make Passover very memorable. Because
course.
this is the Jewpacabra episode.
Second he thinks of Passover, he's like, what could I invent to make the Jews seem worse?
Coming week is the Jewish holiday of Passover. Yes, it's all about how Moses led the Hebrews.
Gets
out
his
of
cereal.
Egypt. Very good. So on Friday,
It's all ready. Coffee's out, cereal's out, milk's right there.
It's
It's very Jewish, to be honest. It's a very Jewish family. So lay the breakfast out like a buffet.
Wow, that's so cool.
So Kyle
Cartman
walks
is-
by.
Last 7
Yeah.
days?
And then-
Cartman is in the living room with his mother.
Friday to the next Friday.
Yep, and then he stops.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well,
Turn up a
because
little
And
the
he
bit.
clicks on him.
God passed over the house is marked with the blood of a lamb.
So interesting. Wow.
Get out of here.
Oh, hey, Cal.
Get out of here.
Well, I better be going. Thanks so much, Miss Broflovsky. I learned
No.
Well, you're very
No.
welcome.
What are you gonna do?
Isn't it possible I just wanted to learn more about the Jewish faith?
No.
All right,
He
Cal.
did become a rabbi, though.
He does later.
Legends tell of a horrific four-legged creature from Mexico that sucks the blood of goats, and it might have just been spotted in South Park.
What does that have to do with Passover?
All I can promise you is that this is going to be the most memorable Passover.
And then we get the montage. Yep, Cartman.
Cartman's Passover Holiday Special, starring
Sorry.
We got a whole intro too. It's not even just him saying it. We've got a graphic. We've got two Jews. Oh no!
The Jewpacabra.
And it tears through with the word Jewpacabra like it's the thing.
Oh my gosh. Crazy.
That's incredible. That's nice. That's a good graphic. Thanks, Eric. That's
Thanks,
what he
Eric.
sees in his mind. He saw the thing once, and he's like, "That's a Jew. That thing. That's the dog. That's the Jew."
Maybe. So continuing on here, we have afterwards several children now seen signing up for Superfood sponsored Easter egg hunt. Eric is then seen warning several boys about the Jewpacabra, a monster that preys on children during Passover, which happens to be the same week as Easter this year. This upsets Kyle, who proclaims that only liars or stupid people would believe in the Jewpacabra.
Jewpacabra.
We then immediately cut to Butters shown in his bedroom, frightened over the possibility of Jewpacabra's existence. And then shortly after this, Cartman appears in his room. After they go back and forth, Butters agrees to go look for the Jewpacabra Cartman. After this, Butters is then seen in the forest with Cartman, intending to lure the Jewpacabra out with its anti-Jesus Christ mating calls.
And they're legit. They're legit. Yeah, this is all true to the Jewish faith. This is what we do. On Passover, we have astro balls.
Are you Jewish? I didn't know that.
No, I don't mention it.
I feel like you mentioned it once, but yeah, I maybe I was, didn't remember.
If not twice.
Yeah, okay.
Jupa what? Jupa. Look, it's nothing. Forget I said anything. Okay. So anyways, are they saying what time the events start? Okay, look. A lot of people claim that on Passover, a blood-sucking creature called the Jewpacabra comes out and preys on children. This year, Passover happens to be the same week as Easter.
You mean
Where did
it's
they
like,
get this
like a
music,
monster?
man?
It's just a legend, alright? But
He's the one that said it's just a legend, but he is the one telling the legend. He
It's
is
just-
the one telling it.
It's like he was like, maybe we should stop talking about it. And that's what Craig's initially like, okay. And he starts moving on. And then, okay, I'll tell you. And then he continues. It's just a legend.
like-
Calm down, guys.
It's like the old guy in Pet Cemetery.
Yeah.
Oh, don't go up there.
Like it's like, especially in Pet Cemetery, because that guy didn't ask for that advice. Don't go up to Pet. If that guy had never told that dude about Pet Cemetery in the book too, this would have never occurred.
Never happened.
Never occurred. And he says that before the kid even dies, before that little shit gets smashed by a truck because his parents couldn't afford a fence. Hey, I'm sorry. All right, I tell it like it is. It's that kid's fault. What kid doesn't know at the age where he's running and talking not to, oh my God, my ball is in the street. Shut up.
It's Herman Munster's fault at the end of the day. Like, yeah, the kid did dumb things, but it's still on Herman Munster.
It sure is. Herman Munster. I like how that guy comes back as the Amazon delivery warner. He's like, back in the day, we had to get our own postal. Now you got people coming to your door just like milk.
That was the UPS man. UPS man used to be that.
UPS man, yeah.
Yeah, because I say this all the time. Used to be you got a store to get your milk, and you got lazy and you started having the milkman deliver to your door. What you did know while you were away was the milkman was fucking your wife.
Fuck your wife.
Wow.
But now the milkman's come back in the form of a delivery man.
Dear Lord. That poor guy, he didn't deserve anything.
Milkman's my fucking wife.
People all over town have started reporting strange things. Knocked over trash cans, weird howls. Nuh-uh. Yeah, hi, Token! Don't think it won't come after you,
Just
just put your back.
immediately gets upset.
Guys, check this out.
Don't think it won't come after him, apparently.
Just because he's African American.
All right, stay back, stay back! Definitely looks like a Jewpacabra attack, but it's hard to tell.
Stupid.
It's just, it's literally just a dead bird on the ground.
This is so weird because it's like an Easter / Halloween kind of special. You know what I mean? Like they make it a spooky type of episode, if you will.
But
I mean, it's a spooky fucking holiday. Both Easter and Passover. Like, one, you have, like, everyone's fucking firstborn child getting fucking wiped off the face of the earth. And the other, it's some dude coming back from the dead after 3 days.
Look, that's a Pet Cemetery situation again. I don't know why I did a Sopranos there. That's another Pet Cemetery situation where it's like, okay, he told you if you were to do this, then these 3 things will happen. And you got fences in between each of those things. They had a chance. And then they did it anyway. So I'm sorry if you lost a couple, I don't know, tens of thousands of kids. Where? I'm not making a good case.
All right, guys.
Look around and find out.
We gotta go out at night and try to get proof of this thing.
Yeah.
All right. Knock it off. Stop spreading lies.
I'm trying to protect people. And why are you so quick to try and cover up Jupacabra's existence?
This is
I
literally
looked on the known
Kanye's thinking.
species webpage. There's no animal called a Jewpacabra mentioned anywhere.
Well, neither is Bigfoot, Kyle, but there are a lot
Yeah,
of
that's
people
kind
who
of
say
nerdy
they
though.
spotted-
Like it's going to be on that. Like it's going to be like, oh, Wikipedia Jewpacabra. Duh, see, it's not there. Doesn't exist. You know what is on Wikipedia, Kyle? Fucking Bigfoot. So does that make Bigfoot real?
Well, let's see what happens here. Continuing on in South Park.
The Sasquatch.
If someone says they saw a Sasquatch, they are either lying or they are stupid.
Allegedly.
Just want to make that clear.
Now stop lying about a
Wait.
Jewpacabra before stupid people start believing you.
Allegedly.
Is this, hold on a second. This is crazy. Literally the last time I was on this podcast, which I think, what was that? Like an episode or 2 ago? How many did you record? You only recorded 1, right?
We got a lot in the can.
Why? What? It's been like a week. Anyway, the last episode I was on, we talked about, I told a story about this show that it was a History Channel episode. So it might've been like an episode before.
No, Reverse Cowgirl. That just dropped. It just came out a couple weeks. Like it just 227. Last one you're on. We're on 230. So yeah, we've recorded 228 and 229 already.
Okay. So in that History Channel episode, I mentioned that another really ridiculous show was the people finding Bigfoot. And one of the people on it was named Bobo, and he was a Bigfoot expert.
Yeah.
Is this the fucking episode where they have the Bigfoot hunters?
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Child from DeVry University.
Please give it to me, please. Oh my God. I want to see Bobo.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I was giving it to you. You said you'd give it to you, so I gave it to you.
Let's do this.
All right.
I'm ready.
You want to get high?
Let's keep going on.
I already am, thanks,
all
Sally.
right. No problem. You want to do a towel call?
Hey, maybe we better do a towel call.
See, I'm going to do a towel call. All right.
It's not
Here's
very
Butters.
far from the Jewpacabra call.
Here's Butters. Here's
Hi,
Butters.
Butters.
No such thing as Jewpacabra.
Cartman is the worst thing that's ever happened to Butters' mental health.
I just like this part because you know we're about to get it. Butters.
Whoa. Time out. I need to, like, rewind it back on what Dane said.
Oh, I know you're listening too.
We're talking about a child who has been the impetus for not one, but 2 mass killings. Completely inadvertently in front of his own eyes, and you're gonna say that Eric Cartman is the most mentally damaging thing to this young man, not the fucking 50-plus body count he has twice over.
I knew it. I knew Joe was going to say that shit. The second I said it, I was like, oh man, someone better call me out.
The trivia god has arrived.
It's either between that or Stephen fucking Stotch, for God's sake.
Yeah, see, when and like, we've already established Cartman is like the most evil presence on the face of the earth. And when he is only number 3 in this young man's life, this young man has a very, very fucked up life.
He does have a very fucked up life. Not only, I mean, from seeing his fucking mom tried to kill him, from his parents sending him to conversion therapy camp, from killing people by tap dancing twice, killing all the OC people.
Seeing his dad wrestle at the
bathhouses, man, shooting guys in the dick.
He was wrestling with this black guy for like 20 minutes.
Having to get Biggie Smalls all the way to LA at Hell's on Earth 2006. I mean, Butters has just been through it all. He's been through the gambit, you know. And we're just not even, you know, and he watched Cartman die after he froze him. You know what I mean? Like, he's gone through some shit, dude.
I love that Cartman was a ghost. Like, so, and I know we're way past this, and like, I probably wasn't on the episode, and it's my fault and everything because broken neck and stupid throat. How the fuck does Biggie get in without a costume but to kick out my boy Steve Irwin?
Ooh. Because I guess because he can't wait. No, because he came as himself. Oh, because he didn't have a costume. Wait, no, just right. Biggie didn't have a costume. Well, what the fuck?
Because Butters got there at the end, and when Butters got there at the end, then they opened it up for everybody. And it was at that point he said Biggie Smalls, Biggie Smalls, Biggie Smalls, and everybody got to go in.
That's a round of applause for Matt there. Good job, Matt. Yep.
I got outdone. Bravo. This is why you're the host.
Trivia champion. It's okay.
No, I'm just the plot guy. It's a plot point.
You are the plot guy. You are the plot guy.
Send me your new address. I'll mail you your headphones.
I'm still waiting for my South Park extra hat that you have. Come on, send that to me.
Roger.
Well, here's Butters, as we're going to show up, Cartman.
That's okay. Even if there was a Jewpacabra, it couldn't get in my room anyways.
Butters.
There's got to be a count to how many times Cartman has done that.
Butters.
Just in his room already. How does he keep getting in there?
I don't know. It's great. He doesn't come in through the window.
No.
Or at least Butters' window. Is he coming through a downstairs window?
I'm pretty sure at this point Cartman just has, he has like a window unlocked.
Do the parents keep the doors unlocked because it's just South Park, Colorado? It's a small town?
That's actually probably fair, though. We have seen characters knock, but maybe it's a podunk charm.
Back to the episode.
Come on, Butters. You and me are going to try to catch Jewpacabra on camera.
No, it's a school net.
Butters, do you know how many times Jewpacabra has been shot on video?
Headlamp, a backpack, a camera on a stick.
I can't do this alone. Please.
He's ghost
help
adventuring.
me prove to the rest of the world Jewpacabra is real.
Really, Zach
All right, before we get to that, let's break down what we're seeing here so the podcast audience knows what's going on. So later that night, Cartman is seen in, Cartman and Butters are out in the forest, as we mentioned, and they're attempting to lure Jewpacabra out with its anti-Jesus Christ eating goal.
And I just love that they use the night vision camera here and everything, just like they would for like a Bigfoot
Adventures, Ghost Adventures,
all that shit.
Ghost Hunters, all
Ghost
that.
Hunters, yeah.
all that good freaking whatever.
I feel some kind of warmth coming down my leg.
Look at these dense trees and brush. Oh yeah, this is exactly the kind of forest Jewpacabra likes to hide in.
You think Jewpacabra is here?
Butters.
Pretty
The
sure
fisheye
Jewpacabra
on
likes
Butters.
Okay, maybe we scared it off.
You can't scare a Jewpacabra, Butters. Don't forget, we're dealing with a creature that drinks blood, hides in the night, and has absolutely no belief in the divinity of Christ.
Divinity of Christ.
Come on.
The divinity of Christ. The body of Christ. The body of Christ.
Come on, man.
All oiled out, muscled and toned. Anyway,
I mean, he really loves Jesus.
he really, really loves Jesus.
Does he, or does he just hate Jews? That's the question a lot of
Yes.
Americans have to ask themselves.
I feel like
It's like most anti-Semites, the answer is yes to both.
Yeah,
I would also say, and as far as in the history of South Park, we've never seen Cartman try to cross Santa or Jesus. So I mean,
that's fair.
you know, those are those two.
Fair.
Because without
when
Jesus, there's no Santa, and in his mind, without Santa, there's no Jesus.
But just like Kanye, when Hitler showed up, man, Cartman was about to suck his toes.
That is that's
I mean, he is a Hitler worshipper. Like we've seen that on several occasions.
No wonder he likes Mel Gibson, and Mel Gibson just embodies
Yeah.
all of this.
right.
I'm gonna try a Jewpacabra mating call now. No Christ!
No Christ!
I'm really not buying this whole Christ thing! He's here somewhere.
Is he?
Dad, I'm scared.
Jesus is alive!
Eric, stop it!
Shh! Help me call it out, Butters.
I'm not saying Jesus is a lie.
Butters, do you want to catch Jewpacabra on camera or not?
Butters will get
There is
grounded.
no Christ!
Jesus is a lie.
Butters just
Trying to
keeps,
catch a Jewpacabra or an atheist.
and that's a good point. That's a great point. That is a great point.
No way Jesus was son of God, huh, Butters?
Nope, I don't think Christ has any basis in reality.
Shh, you hear that?
That's his atheism, okay? You Jews understand that Jesus
I
was probably a
was
living
gonna
being.
say, don't the Jewish people believe he was a prophet,
Yes.
just not the son of God?
Well, I mean, look, there was like a trillion messiahs coming out during that time, and you know, there's a sect of Judaism that does believe that he had some divinity to him. Was he like the divine savior? No, but like the Messiah, rather, no. Prophet, yeah, you know, he spoke the word of God. He shared the word of God. That's fine. He was a Jew. He was a fucking Jew. It's fine.
He's a mensch.
Yeah,
He's a mensch. He's just
you
not
know,
the son of God.
a lot of Jews believe that, you know, afterwards they turned him into something. They turned him in. It's kind of like the lady that helped the poor.
Martyrdom and Mother Teresa shit.
There you go. Thanks. It's like Mother Teresa. It's like Mother Teresa was some horrible lady, and then they made her a saint. It's fine. I'm not saying I believe this. I just like the latkes.
So now Cartman at Superfoods is going to try and get them to cancel their Easter egg hunt, or rather just allow him to participate because of the danger of the Jewpacabra. After showing them a supposed video of the creature, Mr. Billings, the superfood president, decides to give Cartman all the resources he needs in order to capture the creature. After abusing this to go to a water park, he takes the supposed video to a cryptozoologist who misguidedly confirmed its validity, scaring Cartman.
It's fun.
That's right.
And-
He makes him take a helicopter to Atlantis. Is that what it is?
Yeah. And this is just like another one of those things where if you're not a Colorado local or haven't been out here for a while,
That's
you
true.
don't know that they're like directly bagging on Kroger with
They
this.
are.
Yeah. So
They're superfoods, yeah.
yeah, King Supers.
King
Superfoods.
Supers, yeah, exactly.
Spelled the same goddamn way.
Right.
Wait, what? King Super?
There's a chain out in Colorado called King Super. Or it could be Midwest, but at least it was in Colorado.
With two O's?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's commercials
That's
for
the dumbest
they,
thing I've ever heard.
they also own Fred Meyer, because my mom go to Fred Meyer, and when I was out in fucking Washington, it's the same commercials and same little animated figures and everything, but instead of saying King
Right.
Super, it says Fred Meyer. So I was like,
With
oh,
like
same company.
It's like the one that makes you feel super old because they're using Flowrida and low on it.
Flowrida, animated cartoon mascots? What the heck is this?
Yeah, it's weird. It's like claymation animation.
What did you say, John Meyer? What?
Fred Meyer.
Is it spelled like M-E-I-J-E-R, like Myers? Like
M-E-Y-E-R, Fred
that's
Meyer.
the dumbest. Why are these stores called things that they shouldn't be? Publix, Kroger, Trader Joe's. What? Fred Meyer?
I'm going to be honest, that's actually a good point because now for the first time living on the East Coast, I have the grocery store I've been going to. It's called Stop and Shop. You stop there, you shop there, and then you go home.
Yeah,
Like-
I want to know what I'm doing at your
like
place
that.
of business. I don't need to know whose name. Well, I guess Walmart. But like it's Walton and Mart. It's not called Meyer Mart. That would be a much better name.
Maybe the owner's original name was Fred and his last name was Meyer. Maybe the owner's original name was Fred Meyer before this company bought it.
Oh, well, obviously that's what it is. But it's not called Walton's. It's called Walmart.
What did you want to call it? Fred's or Myers?
Sam's Club.
Freddy's? Fred Myers?
It's a club. You
want it to be My Fred's?
Yes, anything but Fred Meyer.
Okay.
I'm not going to open up a video rental store and call it Dane.
I would fucking go there. It sounds pretty good, actually. I'm about to go get a rental from the Becker.
Hey, we're out of garlic powder and onion. Can you go to Fred Meyer's?
I told you, like, if you don't get famous and get a fucking Wendy's Baconator named after you, for God's sakes, I mean.
A Wendy's Baconator. Holy shit, dude. If my Danny Phantom script gets picked up, I swear to God, we're doing a fucking Baconator combo, dog. The Danny Phantom Baconator combo, dude.
A Baconator, bro.
Comes with a green drink of some kind.
There you go. There you go. All right, King Superfoods, here's Eric Cartman pitching to the president.
We started Superfoods to give people a place to buy groceries that was fun
and safe.
We are not canceling our Easter egg hunt because of some wild story.
I didn't think you would believe me, and that's why last night I took it upon myself to go out and try to capture it on video. What I'm about to show you is the first video ever shot of a Jewpacabra. You're the first to see it. This is just after 8 p.m. First, we heard rustling in the bushes, then a strange, animal-like scurrying sound. That's when we saw this. Okay, wait for it. 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 Right there! You see the Jewpacabra? I know, it's so shocking it takes a minute for your brain to process what it's seeing. Watch again. Wait for it.
Wait for it.
There! Jewpacabra.
Jewpacabra.
There's a Jewpacabra in South Park.
What?
God help us.
God help us.
It's a blur.
Dog.
It was no dog. I was there. I'm telling you, this thing had no idea that Jesus Christ had died for our sins.
Honestly, Cartman knows what he's doing. You get a lot of money from people saying shit like that.
Dude,
I
this
know.
guy is so good.
Why did he go to a supermarket? Why
I'm gonna
wouldn't
need
you?
all the
I'm going to need all the resources I can need. Here we go.
I can try to catch it, but I'm gonna need all the resources you've got. If this thing isn't contained, your Easter egg hunt is going to be a bloodbath.
He looks out at his store.
Mr. Billings, there's two things that separate Superfoods from all the other grocery stores. Fun and safety. What do you think, Peters? What are the chances that this Jewpacabra is real? I'm estimating somewhere around 0.00000001%.
So a chance.
We can't afford to take that chance. Give this kid whatever he needs.
It's like the last Star Wars.
And now, they gave Cartman whatever he needs. So now Cartman's...
Fleet of helicopters,
As
man.
a fucking military
There's
wars.
3 helicopters. There's just as many helicopters in this as a shot of Vietnam.
So where are we heading first?
We need to get to the city of Nassau in the Bahamas. Here.
The Bahamas?
That's right. There's a resort near there called the Atlantis Hotel and Casino. They have a water slide there that goes through a shark tank.
I love how he's just telling it right to their fucking face. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna fucking fleece you right in your fucking face, dude.
Hey, Cartman's smart. He's already got the helicopters. What are they going to do? Turn it around?
I mean, yeah, they could turn it around.
That's fair.
I need all of this and immunity.
And
Oh, yeah, Kim! Check it out!
He's having the time of his life.
I mean, hey, it's free. Might as well.
Okay, now he's got his mind focused, so he feels good. That was why they had to come out there. You know, he had to get ready.
Mental health.
Mental health.
Where to now?
Now we head back to Colorado. Here. We need to get my video of the Jewpacabra into the hands of professionals who can analyze it.
It's like right down the street.
So now they're arriving at the Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization, which just looks like the little brick schoolhouse. This is ridiculous. This is actually a real building. This exists in
I was
Colorado.
gonna say, that's probably like some shit up in Granby or something.
Hey, literally, dude, it's from the show. It's from Finding Freaking Bigfoot. Which the common joke, of course, is 11 seasons and you haven't found Bigfoot. I'm starting to think there's not one.
That's
that
fair.
or you guys are so stupid, but we'll leave it up to the viewer to decide. Matt, what do we got?
Drop your comments. Is Bigfoot real? Let us know.
It has been hundreds of years he's eluded people. You can't be mad at these guys for not having him in 11.
Well, here's
Joe, you make a good point, but also that might mean he still doesn't exist.
Here's the Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization. And let's just say the individuals that Nat Stone and Trey Parker portray running this organization are of not the highest intelligence. Here's Kyle, though.
Would you stop scaring everyone with your dumbass myth?
People thought Atlantis was a myth, Cal, but I was just there. I've explored the depths of Atlantis, and now I'm about to prove a new species exists.
I've explored the depths of
Atlantis.
Yeah, it was a water slide. That's crazy.
He did. He's not lying.
I mean, he did.
He's not lying.
He did.
James Cameron.
These people aren't going to prove anything. To believe any of this, you either have to be a liar or stupid.
These are professional people who go around tracking Sasquatches, Cal. They aren't liars, and they aren't stupid.
Look at its trajectory. It heads directly to the right. It can't be human. It's too low to the ground. What do you think, Bobo? Bobo thinks scary. It's definitely something.
Bobo thinks scary.
All right. Here's the deal. Every single one of these characters is literally from the show. Every single one of them. The thin guy in the gray, for our viewing audience at home, is the leader. You got the big guy. You got like the non-gender conforming person on the far left, who's a literal person in this show, and then Bobo, who they've captured in supreme quality. The missing teeth, the Ushanka hat that's a little too big for him, the weird jacket, the dead eyes.
He's a real-life Hodor.
He's a real... So what's interesting here, though, is, they're going to confirm that this thing is real. Now, what's interesting, though, is Cartman is going to be a little shocked. So what was Cartman's plan up until this point? Like, if he brought the video in, what would have been his next plan if they had said it's not real? Would he have just been like, that's fine, I got to shoot to Atlantis? Or like, you know what I mean? Like, what was his angle here?
He would have probably taken them to the water slide in Las Vegas that goes in the middle of the hotel.
Would they have taken him though? Would they, or they just been like this? See, it's not real. We've taken all the measures and we're not going to go further.
That's fair, but Cartman is a good talker. Maybe he could have been like, nah, we're going to have to try something else.
That's a good point. We'll
Or
never
obviously
know.
compromised and or Jewish.
We'll never know because these guys are going to confirm that this thing is real.
I'm thinking a Sasquatch. It's not big enough to be a squatch. So it's a baby squatch? That's what I'm thinking.
I've already done my research, boys. What you're looking at there is a Jewpacabra.
Jewpacabra?
It's like a Sasquatch, only more elusive, more ferocious, and a little more greedy.
Oh, Jewpacabra, that sounds scary. But it makes total sense. If we rule out a human and a baby Sasquatch, Jewpacabra's all we really have left.
That's all they have left, and they just found out about it 10 seconds prior.
God, it's like I'm watching Ghost Adventures.
Well, I guess that's it. You're gonna have to allow only me into the Easter egg hunt, sir. I'm the only one qualified.
Oh, the kids will be so disappointed. Whoa, look at that!
This is all a ploy just for Cartman to get into the Easter egg hunt so he
Wait
can
a
fucking
minute.
pick out all the fucking best toys and fucking
Come
best
on,
prizes.
man. So he can get all the chocolates and the $5 bills.
Yup.
This is exactly what Vernola used to do when he was a kid.
Whoa, Vernola. You used to be a...
I told you that in confidence.
That's all right. Vernola used to tell the kids, hold on a second. I think all those eggs have eczema.
You were an Easter egg Meister burger? That's horrible. You took all the good stuff away?
No, I actually fucking hate
Burger
hard-boiled eggs.
Meister burger. No, we're talking about like the
real eggs.
Yeah, the plastic ones. They fill them with candies and jelly beans and money and shit. You know.
Bro, if I ever opened up a plastic egg and a hard-boiled egg was inside, I'm literally shoving it up someone's ass.
Well, like we did that too. We would do both. So you'd mix it in with hard-boiled eggs and you'd mix it in with regular eggs. But the hard-boiled eggs, you knew they were hard-boiled because we painted them the night before. So like that one, you knew you weren't going to open it, but you would turn it in because my parents would then put like a dot on it or something, or like they put a little code, and if you turn it in, you got like $1, you got a couple bucks.
This is a waste of hard-boiled eggs.
And then they would peel the eggs and they would eat it. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's just still in the egg. It's hard boiled.
I guess, but like out on the ground and there's
shells protecting it. The shells protecting it.
What kind of Italian nonsense is this?
The shells are protecting it, for God's sake.
Oh, what they went out to like Kevin Myers afterwards too, man?
Hey! That was when I was fucking living in California and it was goddamn Vons. So watch your mouth. All right, Vons. Anyway, Albertsons, it's my store.
Hey, it's Federico Maggio. Get it right.
Federico Maggio, eh?
Yeah, all right, here's them.
I just did the heaty thermal thingy to the video. It's all orangey.
That looks like a
It's
dog.
supposed to be all yellowy. My God, this really is proof of a Jewpacabra.
What?
What do you mean?
We've never seen this before. It really is true.
Well, I mean, it could have just been a dog.
No, it's impossible. Look at the zoom in. If I drop an image of a dog next to it, well, that thing is way too big to be a dog. And check out the thermals coming off of it. That the thermals, they make the poofing thermals. That's right, Bobo. Whatever this thing is, it's mean and angry as hell.
It makes the poofins thermal.
It makes me so mad because it's like these guys have had a show for like a decade. They're making more money than all of us combined, ×5.
Well, I'm waiting for you to pitch the shows so me and Vernola can work on it, for God's sakes. Dude.
All right, so we've already got Bigfoot hunters, ghost hunters.
That's the show.
Honestly, let's do alien hunters. There's so many fucking sightings now of aliens. Fuck it. Let's just be guys that go to like Peru and Puerto Rico and like talk to families and go out and find aliens. Someone's going to steal that idea and it's going to be like a 20-season show tomorrow. God damn it.
Here is Cartman now going, wait, what do you mean? What do you mean, Jewpacabra? It could be fake.
Well, come on, guys. It's probably a Jewpacabra, but this isn't definitive.
I'll tell you one thing, kid. You're pretty brave.
Why?
Because you took the video of this thing. It's not going to like that.
If it is a Jewpacabra, he's gonna be coming after you.
This is what is actually in the show. These guys act like they put their lives on the line for this.
Now, Cartman, he's alone late at night. All right, well, let's explain here. So Cartman now, late at night, they're in bed. He's kind of freaking out, right? He's scared of the possibility of a Jewpacabra actually existing. Later, Cartman is then seen in the South Park church with Butters, Craig, Mr. Tolkien, and they're all guarding the entrance. After hearing something being knocked over, the boys run, leaving Cartman inside the church. Something begins to attempt to get in, frightening him. It turns out to be Mr. Billions and his employees who kidnap him, dress him up in a bunny suit, and then they're going to leave him in the park. So basically now they're going to try and throw Cartman under the bus, essentially.
Is that fun or safe, tying up an 8-year-old boy? I don't know.
I don't know. That is not
Ask
fun
Kanye.
or safe.
Ask Drake. Okay.
Oh, whoa. A minor.
No way. No way Jewpacabra's real. Those cryptozoologists don't know what they're talking about. They just gave me a case of the Hebrew jeebies, that's all.
The Hebrew jeebies. God, I'm using that at Thanksgiving.
Jewpacabra can't be real, right? Tell me again why it can't be real.
Kyle.
I mean, it's impossible that something I made up could turn out to actually exist, huh, Cal?
What are you doing?
Okay. Even if there was a Jewpacabra, it wouldn't know I was the one who got video of it, huh? How could it know that? It couldn't know that, right? Cal?
That is a very Kyle ringtone, too.
Yeah.
He threw the phone across the room, which honestly, that looked like an iPhone 3. They probably didn't have that mute button yet.
No mute button. No mute button. Celebrate Easter now, as we mentioned in the church, as the boys here.
So pretty.
Cartman.
Jesus loves me because Republicans tell me to.
Stop. Why is South Park always relevant? This episode probably came out like 8-9 years ago.
Because Republicans tell me so.
Oh, it's just a circle. Oh my God.
Little ones God will protect, because letting kids be harmed is child neglect. Everything still clear out there?
What did Butters get? Where did they get a gun?
Okay, so Butters has a shotgun.
It's Colorado.
Yeah, Craig has a baseball bat, and then poor Token, he only has like a flashlight.
And Token's the richest one.
Yeah, but like honestly, I don't think Token's ever have guns.
Yeah, but he could have gotten some sort of like, I don't know, drone device that shoots something, missiles,
weapon.
well,
Dude
something.
just has a flashlight. Also, how much is he paying these kids to be out in the middle of the night?
I don't know.
Why does Butters have on a tiny trench coat? He looks like
It's all
Max
quiet
Payne.
out front, Eric. We'll check everywhere. I'm not paying you guys each $20 to scratch
$20, Dane.
He said he's not paying us to scratch our buttholes.
What? What was that? Butters? Token?
They just bounce.
Yeah, they were like $20 ain't worth this.
And then
literally
we go
Patrick SpongeBob Hall Monitor episode.
Well, we got scared and ran away, and now we're getting something to eat.
Oh my God, they do. They go to like Denny's or something.
Jesus Christ! You guys!
Technically, though, Cartman Butters, Token, and him and Craig being there really would have protected him from getting abducted by these employees.
I mean, honestly, that or they just would have taken one of them.
That's true.
Which, I'd be running to Denny's too.
You guys! Guys!
Hey, Eric.
It's trying to get in. Where the hell are you guys?
Well, we got scared, so we're next door at Wing Street.
Wing Street. Boy, I wish.
That's like a parody of what's it called?
Wingstop, maybe?
Wingstop, probably. Yeah,
so good. Cheapest, grossest wings, but like the most amazing wings ever.
They're decent. What the fuck? I want wings, man.
Street?
I want them.
Yeah, well, it was the closest place to hide.
Dude, I want wings.
It's good to know in times of peril,
True.
Cartman can still put his stomach before his own safety.
Oh, Jesus. It's only you.
All right, grab him. You say the Jewpacabra hunts for anything Easter, and now it's looking for you.
So this is really fucked up. I will say, Cartman deserves a lot of things, but I remember watching this episode back in the day, and I kind of felt bad for Cartman here.
So they chain him up to a cinder block, put a bunny suit on him, give him an Easter basket with decorative grass, and then bring him back out to the park. Genius.
They put him up there.
Get me out of here! Please, help!
So let me go ahead and do a quick pause here so I can kind of explain to the audience what's happening. So Mr. Billings, as you saw there, they basically kidnapped Cartman and they dressed him up in a bunny suit. They left him in the park. Now after this, they're going to go to Kyle's door to tell him that there is a sacrifice at the park to appease the Jewpacabra. So Kyle then has to go to the park, telling Cartman if he admits the Jewpacabra isn't real, he'll free him. In his fright, Cartman admits that he truly believes one exists, causing Kyle to leave without freeing him.
Now, Vernola, here's a question. Are the people from Superfoods the face or the heel in this situation?
Ooh. I mean, every heel thinks that they're justified in what they do, but I don't think they have any, actual malintent here.
Do you think, though, Cartman becomes the baby face because you make your babies off your heel? And in this case, he would then be the kid out here who's getting thrown out to the wolves?
He is eliciting sympathy, so by definition, he is a baby face at this point.
See, this is why Vince Russo's a genius. Because you make your babies off your heel. That's why he punted a baby into the audience.
There you go.
It wasn't my fault.
Bam!
Gene Snitsky. Okay, back to the episode.
We're sorry, but if it's you that Jewpacabra wants, we don't have a choice.
Oh God, it's gonna kill me!
Paints him red.
With
Just
lamb's
a little blood to try and draw it out. We just can't risk the creature showing up tomorrow. Our entire business is based on fun and safety.
This isn't safe or fun!
Maybe it won't even show up. Maybe we'll all make it out of this okay.
And I'll sue you, motherfuckers. That's what I would say. Yeah, good. You better hope I don't. Because if I don't, I'm coming for you. And now you're I fucking made somebody eat their own parents.
Maybe arbitration.
Oh, fuck, we better get out of here.
They run.
Come back, please, this isn't right!
So they leave, and as I mentioned, now Kyle chilling at his house gets a knock on the door from them.
Hello, young man. Let me start off by saying Superfoods is absolutely not an anti-Semitic company.
Okay.
It's a great opener.
But if your people do have a monster creature that feeds on Easter children, we just wanted to let you know that there's a sacrifice for it in the park that is totally fun and safe to eat. Thank you.
I like how they drive home fun and safe because that's their corporate. But it's like the Broflovskis are like the kings of all Jews in town.
They're the only Jews. It's like going to Chef's house and thanking him.
Honestly, at that point, if you're the only Jew.
And of course Kyle here. So Kyle's now going to venture out into the middle of the night to see what this sacrifice is. Cartman here, he's going to start Easter egg hunting.
That's some Easter eggs.
He's got some Easter eggs. Yeah, might as well get started.
Kyle! Hey, Kyle!
Oh. Cartman's face, and then now Kyle's.
Yeah, oh God.
Kyle's just done because he knows that once again Cartman is reaping what he sows, and he's too kind-hearted to let him.
I just want to say that I've known Joe Vernola for a long time, and I've literally seen this. This is a Vernola face right here.
It really is.
Oh God!
Like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, but I'm so tired right now. I don't even have the energy to do it.
It's me at any show.
Yeah. What you're thinking, Cal? That this is some kind of fitting comeuppance.
Admit you're lying, and I'll let you go.
Oh, of course, I was lying, Cal. There's no Jewpacabra. Now, please, Kyle, it's Easter Eve, and if Jewpacabra smells his blood, I am in a heap of trouble.
So he could have said if wolves smell this blood, if other animals smell this blood, that would have been a viable argument, Cartman.
He just fucking dimed himself out. Yeah, no, I don't believe in it. Fuck, dude, it's gonna get me.
We know Cartman can lie.
Right? Or he could have said Scuzzlebutt.
He's usually better than that.
Scuzzlebutt?
Patrick
Duffy?
Patrick Duffy. So many.
No, Cal, no, wait! I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. Cal, please, I'll give you money. I have lots of money. Oh, God, what am I doing? I mean, I don't have any money. I'm totally broke. God, I am in a heap of trouble.
Oh God.
Oh, so as you see there, Cartman is seen in the park. And then now what happens next is, so they fast forward here. Cartman continues to be in the park. And now we see Cartman in the park through a pair of what appears to be some red slanted eyes. However, it is revealed that they're simply binoculars being used by the cryptozoologist to mistake Cartman for a bunny man. So they tranquilize him, later leaving with the intention of getting a show on the Animal Planet about their supposed encounter. So now while Cartman is passed out to the tranquilizer, Cartman is shown in ancient Egypt, where the biblical plagues are taking place. Kyle is shown to be within this dream as well. Cartman questions Kyle on the plagues, who reveals that they are happening because the Pharaoh will not let the Jews go. Cartman says he will attempt to get the Pharaoh to let them go. However, Kyle objects, saying that God will harden the Pharaoh's heart, so he will not be able to be convinced.
Oh, Lord.
Cartman attempts to convince the Pharaoh, who turns out to be his father, to let the Jews go. However, he fails in his attempt. After witnessing several Jews slit their throats of lambs and several children dying by the hands of Hebrews, God, Cartman and the Pharaoh realize they were wrong, and Cartman promises to be Jewish shortly before his head explodes. Of course, this is Cartman's dream. All right,
at least they don't sing, I guess, right?
That's true. So here's Cartman now, middle of the night, about to be tranquilized.
It's so cool that even though I'm Christian, I celebrate Passover too. Yep. I think both holidays are awesome.
I'm buying it.
Red slanted eyes now.
Hey.
Heavy breathing.
I really sympathize with those Jews in ancient Egypt. I really do.
Heavy breathing once again. And it's these guys from the...
What do you think, Bobo?
It's Solidor.
No doubt about it. It's a 3-foot-tall bunny man.
Stop. Just stop.
It's a 3-foot-tall bunny man.
I looked it up too. This show's been on since 2011 and it's still going.
Dane, don't lie though. That guy all the way over to the right with that beanie with the things coming out. You have one of those.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Again, the non-gender conforming member of the team, who's very feminine some days, very not feminine others. Very, very cool in my eyes. But at the same time, yes, I do own that hat, and I know exactly where I bought it. I bought it at Niagara Falls. So fuck you for being right.
I told you, bunny people must be a throwback to Paleolithic times. Shoot it, Bobo.
It's just because I could see you wearing the hat, and you, based on your facial structure, you would probably look cute in the hat.
Bro, this character even kind of looks like me. Yeah,
I didn't say that.
Like
but
I didn't see it until now.
Now I do kind of see it. That's
it's got the glasses. Funny. It's got the hint of a mustache, but not really.
That's your new avatar.
It's got constantly confused. That you better not. I swear you better not.
Bobo,
never change my avatar.
Bobo, no!
It called his name. Like it didn't.
Bobo, no. That'd be more reason for me to shoot it. It knows who I am.
It's coming right for us.
It's chained up. It can't do anything.
That's fine.
So now Cartman passed out.
Bobo got it. Bobo got the bunny in. Good shot, Bobo. Now what do we do? I know. Let's go get a show about it on Animal Planet. Good idea. Wait. We're gonna need to take the evidence. All right. I got the evidence right here. The dart gun I shot the bunny man with. All right. Come on, let's go.
Stupid.
Fucking idiots.
Anyway, leaves Cartman there to just be incapacitated.
Just tranked out on the best trip of his life.
All right, so here's Cartman now waking up in ancient Egypt times, just like when he went back in time to 1776. I wonder what our founders thought of it. 1776.
I'm delivering this to Thomas Jefferson.
1776. 1776. 1776.
Oh my God!
Legs are upon us! Run!
So here's Cartman.
Frogs hanging from the sky.
Experiencing the plagues.
Kyle, my Hebrew friend, did you see that it's raining frogs?
Yes, it's because the Pharaoh won't give the Hebrews what we want. God is angry.
So God makes it rain frogs? That just seems kind of mean to frogs, Cal.
That's how God is. And if Pharaoh doesn't give us what we want, next he's gonna kill all Egyptian firstborn boys.
What? Okay, look, I'll talk to the Pharaoh and see if he'll change his mind.
It doesn't matter, because God is going to harden Pharaoh's heart.
What does that mean?
It means Jehovah's going to use his powers to keep the Pharaoh from letting us go.
Well, that doesn't seem very fair, Cal. I mean, if God is going to make Pharaoh say no, then why would he punish him for saying no?
That's just how God is.
You're wrong, Kyle. God is not a dick.
Hey, okay, it's a moral story, all
This
right?
episode is hardcore atheist.
Oh my god. All right, yeah, I mean, they got a point.
He's got a fucking point though.
This
If he
is
won't, if
full-blown
you
Allied Atheist Alliance.
right, if you won't fucking let the Pharaoh be convinced, but you're gonna kill a bunch of people. That's fucked up. He's right.
Hey, he gave him a few chances. There was a few chances.
That's
and then
true.
after the
He
chances
does.
passed, he gets no more. It's
He
fine.
does come to him and give a few
Fine.
chances.
Yeah,
but
go talk to the millions, if not billions, of people that lived on Earth during the
if
flood.
you read the story, he does give a few chances before the plague actually happens.
There's,
he
you know,
does.
as long as there's no singing.
You're wrong, guy. Guy's not a dick.
You're right
So
at the
here's-
Pharaoh's castle.
Here's the Pharaoh. Dead.
Dad, when's it gonna stop raining frogs?
It'll be okay, my son. The weather will clear.
But my friend Kyle, he says that the reason we've had all these plagues and stuff is because you won't let all the Jews leave.
It's a complicated political issue, my son. An economic, social issue that needs time. We can't let them leave, but is it really all that different from when the North didn't let the Confederate States leave the USA?
Wow, that makes sense. Don't think anyone can deny that.
Cartman is tranked out, and in his mind, he's creating a scenario where Jews are just wrong on a socio-political level. Good God.
Any different than
He
the.
just compared them to the Confederacy.
Cartman literally sounds like a QAnon right now.
I forgot about that part.
Wow, I don't think anyone could argue with that.
Poor frogs. I feel so badly for them.
But, Dad, my friend Kyle says that if we don't do whatever the Hebrews want us to do, God is gonna kill little Egyptian boys.
I don't think God would do such a thing, little one. No matter what happens, we can't let ourselves believe in the Hebrew version of God. We believe in a just Lord who would never murder innocent children.
I love you, Dad.
And I love you, son.
Oh, and that's right. They do have their little song here, Dane.
No,
Sorry.
come on!
They do a little song and dance.
Oh, you don't want it.
And our love grows.
God!
And our love grows like the mighty river of the Nile.
River of the Nile.
Never be apart.
Have no fear, for God is near, and God loves all his children.
They split. They put the blood on that. Kai, why did you do that? Kai, why did you do that?
And Cartman is so good at harmonizing.
Right?
It was great.
Kyle, why? What are you doing?
This is what God told us to do.
No, Kyle, I don't believe you.
You'll see.
No!
Killing the lambs.
What's happening to us? Stop! Don't let God kill me!
Oh, Jesus!
Care for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
No, the bread's all flat. No!
Son, we were wrong! I was wrong!
We were wrong. I'm sorry, God. I'll be Jewish. I promise. Please don't kill me. Don't kill me, Dad.
It's literally like an anti-Semitic dream.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Come
God.
on.
Now, of course, Cartman's going to immediately wake up.
No, the bread is all flat. No.
Screaming in a bunny suit in the middle.
Yeah, the bread, it's all flat.
Hey, that flatbread is actually pretty bad.
Hey, I was gonna say matzah is fucking awesome. Put
Not
some
my thing.
butter, a little bit.
Okay,
of salt
matzah,
on
and,
it.
yeah, matzah and that good butter though, dude. Come on,
Yeah,
now. That
oh.
snappy butter.
Mhm.
That's good shit. Hey, all right, retort, Cartman. The Jewish God, number one, doesn't have a hell, and number two, doesn't start the apocalypse. Okay, so he did do the flood and Sodom and Gomorrah. The Book of Job.
So Kyle, after his conscience got the best of him now, frees Cartman in the middle of the night, takes him to bed, And later at the Easter egg hunt, Cartman is shown attempting to convince everyone to convert to Judaism, seemingly having converted himself. After failing, he attempts to sympathize with Kyle, saying that he finally understands how he feels about being laughed at because of his religion. Kyle learns that Cartman has actually learned his lesson and nonchalantly responds out of heart and forgiveness. While positive music plays in the background, the scene rises to see a sun with the Star of David at its center. So let's go ahead and here. We'll wrap up this episode of this recap on another edition of SMB, a South Park review. Kyle now.
3 in the morning, you can't sleep. Kyle.
Comes out with some bolt cutters here. Puts a blanket around him, cuts it, then picks him up. Kyle's just such a good guy. He's not going to let somebody stay out in the middle of the night. Takes his shoes off, puts him to bed. So
While pissed at himself.
Because he knows, he's like, fuck!
Oh, I know, like, he's like...
Again, I got to point this out. This would be a Vernola move. Motherfucker!
Right, like driving all the drunk asses home or something like.
And putting him to bed.
Yeah.
3:30 in the morning, and I gotta be up at 6:30 to catch my flight.
Aw.
You get me.
I know. All right, now we're at the Easter egg.
There are two things people think about when they are grocery shopping.
Fun
and
safety.
The best is, though, they get voted and they're like not even the top. Like they're fifth in fun and something in safety. I don't know what it is.
On this beautiful Easter morning, we are thrilled to give back to the people of South Park who for the 3rd year in a row have made our grocery store number 4 in fun and number 6 in safety. Let's begin.
That is not good.
How are you number 6 in safety in a town that probably has like a few hundred people?
Well, all the other small stores.
Drugs is way better, huh?
Well, I mean, that might be statewide and everything too. Plus, yeah, no, I'm not gonna mention Boulder.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh no.
And let's not even go there. Here. So here's the episode here now. Everyone's doing the Easter egg hunt.
Beating the shit out of each other. This is Granola.
Fuck you, that's
kids.
my egg.
I'm alive! I'm alive, you guys! I don't know how, but I'm alive! Can you believe it? It's a miracle!
Everyone's
Listen,
like, what?
everybody. Last night, I almost died. But then a Passover miracle happened. The Jewpacabra passed me over. And by the power of Jehovah, I somehow woke up safely in my bed. I learned a big lesson. It's wrong, guys. Christ didn't die for our sins, and God is angry. It's time for us all to stop this Easter ridiculousness, accept Jehovah as our God, and deny Christ.
So he still figured out a way to make Jews look bad. Thank you, Cartman.
Accept Jehovah as our God.
Appreciate that.
Boo.
Stop trying to ruin Easter, you. Well, you heathen.
Yeah.
Look at, did you see Stan's face there? He kind of smiles because he was like, he wanted to say something.
You heathen.
Watch.
Yeah.
Bro, just messed up.
You see Tolkien here in the background too? Big old fucking cheesy. Cheesy.
Oh my god.
They're like, yeah, good for you, Butters.
Look at Butters. He's all smiling. Yeah.
He's proud of himself. That's great.
He's got the Butters proud of himself crew. My grandma's from Virginia.
You guys, listen!
Kyle, of course, he does not do the Easter egg hunt.
I finally know how you feel, Cal. Knowing your religion is right, but being laughed at by everyone else. It's so hard for us Jews. But I guess we just have to let stupid people believe what they're gonna believe.
Yep.
Yep.
I know what you're thinking, Cal. But I really do believe in Judaism now. I'm not lying.
I know you do, bud.
I know you're not.
Cute. Thanks, Cal. Oh, and Cal, Happy Passover.
Happy Passover, Kyle.
Happy Passover, Cartman.
So flatly.
Wait, we gotta go back. You're right. Just the Kyle.
Happy Passover.
I know you're not. Cute. Thanks, Kyle.
Cute, okay.
Oh, and Kyle. Happy Passover. Happy Passover, Cartman.
Because he knows at this point, Kyle's like, okay, Cartman is so much of a psychopath, he believes his own shit. So might as well. Might as well play into it. Just go.
Might as well play into
it. Yeah. You already humiliated me. You already made everyone believe in a Jewpacabra. You already ruined Easter for me. Just go. Happy Passover.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this side here with your full recap. We'll be right back with some more trivia, pop culture, and continuity. We'll be right back. Subscribe to Suck My Balls, a South Park review on Spotify, Apple's, iTunes, anywhere you want to download a podcast. Just type that in, subscribe to our feed. You'll get the latest, greatest episode each and every week. You can also listen to us on YouTube and go back and watch some videos or any of our library. It's all there. Suck My Balls, South Park review.
Titties and biceps.
Oh, wrong drop.
Motherfucker, I'm eating.
Suck my balls.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Suck my balls.
welcome back
Suck my balls.
to another edition
Suck my balls.
of The Other Side,
My balls.
where we talk more South Park for you, of course. We would love if you hit the like and subscribe button. Shout out to our sponsors there, provided by Spreaker. Linktr.ee/SouthParkPod for all of our landing pages. Like and subscribe. Hit the little bell. Give us your feedback. SMB. SuckMyBallsPod at gmail.com. At South Park Podcast on Instagram and at South Park Pods with an S on X. Type in South Park Pod. We'll come up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this man is the 2022 Red Rocks Day 1 Trivia Champion. He is a trivia god. Joe Verno. Joe, serve us up some trivia.
Kenny has only a small role in this episode, and Stan only appears in crowd shots. A squirrel wearing a top hat can be seen during the Easter egg hunt. The water slide Cartman goes through is based on 2 real rides at the Atlantis Resort in the Bahamas, the Serpent Slide and the Leap of Faith. The episode shows Kyle caring for Cartman, letting him go after he is left bloodied and chained, and taking him to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning. While asking Kyle about the Jewpacabra over the phone, Cartman reasons that it is impossible for something made up to turn out to actually exist. This, of course, is a complete violation of the episode Volcano, with the guy with the monster we mentioned many times throughout this episode. Skezelbud.
And you had a leg, Patrick Duffy for the leg.
Which is a monster that Cartman made up with the intention of scaring friends that actually turned out to exist.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is your trivia. And now, it's time for some pop culture with Dane.
This was one that was chock full of it. A full basket, so to speak. Butters exclaims, "Ooh, de lally," near the beginning of the episode. A phrase originated in the 1973 Disney animated film Robin Hood. That movie came out in 2003?
Yep.
Oh my God.
Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest. Oodalali, oodalali, alley, what it? I don't know.
That was really good.
It was good.
Kyle's ringtone is Maniac by Michael Sembello. The Jewpacabra is a portmanteau of the word Jew and the real world cryptid Jewpacabra. Excuse me. The mythical creature's name is a Spanish phrase that translates into English as Goat sucker. They call me that on Friday. The first-person view of the hunter looking through the binoculars is a nod to the Predator film series, that part with Bobo. The scene where Kyle Broflovsky frees Cartman and puts him in his bed mimics a scene from the movie It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, where Lucy finds Linus asleep in the pumpkin patch,
That's true.
puts him home, and puts him to bed. Oh, it is. That's cute. The cryptozoologist team is a satire of the Animal Planet program Finding Bigfoot, who I will again remind everyone has been on since 2011.
Man, and they've been going after reality TV shows a lot during like the end of the season prior to this and this season. It's a recurring theme for the last few seasons.
Yeah, they must have had like a binge. It's kind of like when they made Team America, and just because Matt and Trey like binged all of the Thunderbirds episodes, must have been like a thing they just sat around and did. Cartman compares himself to documentary filmmaker James Cameron. I'm sorry, when hunting the Jewpacabra. Documentary filmmaker James Cameron. That's awesome. When the title card Cartman's
What's
Passover.
that? Who's he? James Cameron.
James Cameron. I guess he did one documentary. It was him finding the Titanic because he has lots of money. When the title card Cartman's Passover Holiday Special dissolves into Jewpacabra. It's a parody of the opening credits of John Carpenter's The Thing. And in Cartman's dream, the song he sings with his father, the Pharaoh, is likely a reference to the animated musical Prince of Egypt, which also deals with Moses, Ramses, and the Exodus.
That is your pop culture. I hope you're satisfied with that.
They always are satisfied after they eat a baconator. Damn it, I ruined my own joke.
Baconator, that's right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me serve you up a little bit of storyline continuity here. This is the second Easter-themed episode, of course, the first one being Fantastic Easter Special, which coincidentally, the two episodes aired exactly 5 years apart, which maybe lends back to Joe's point about trivia, maybe the fact that Stan didn't shut up and painted the eggs. That's why he wasn't in the episode. He's already gone through his trials and tribulations. Kyle already went through that same trial and tribulation, having to kill Jesus. He backed off. Didn't want any part of Easter. Shut up and paint your eggs. Of course, we've got... That's right. After years of ridiculing Jews, Cartman converts to Judaism. It seems that he's reverted at some point between this episode, though, and I Should Have Never Gone Ziplining, which will be this season. This is the second episode where Cartman has a dream about being a historical time period. We already talked about the first being, and I'm a little bit country, in 1776. Dr. Schwartz can be seen in a photograph when Kyle exits his room after he wakes up. And then, of course, finally, Cartman breaks into Butterscotch room for the second time. The first was in The Death of Eric Cartman. Betters. And that is your continuity. Ladies and gentlemen, full recap, pop culture, storylines, trivia. Dane, what did you like about this episode?
First off, I gotta say, there's always, in terms of the titling of episodes internationally, there's always differences. This is the one where apparently every language has a word that can make Jewpacabra. In Czech, in French, in Hungarian, in Japanese, and in Polish, all of the episodes are called Jewpacabra. What?
Because it's a brand new word.
Runs deep. My favorite part of this episode was, again, seeing how deep Cartman's psychopathy can go. Them making fun of Finding Bigfoot was hilarious to me. I watched this episode first before I ever knew what that was, but now it just makes it all more delicious once Bobo comes up. And then after that, I don't know, your standard Easter special South Park thing. It's got superfoods, it's got Atlantis. You know, it's pretty straightforward.
Joe?
All right, do you mind if I touch your balls, sir?
What? Yes, I mind. Do you mind if I touch your fucking balls?
Go ahead.
That's me every time I go through TSA because, like, I must...
No way he just said that.
I must have balls of steel or something because, like, they always have to... But, anyway, this is...
That wasn't TSA, Joe. That was just...
Go ahead, Joe.
This is probably one of the better episodes they have, one of the stronger episodes. I can't think of a lot that I don't like, and anything that I do like is probably been said or is going to be said. And I don't know why, but it always seems like the episodes that really lean into Cartman's anti-Semitism like pull out the best in the series.
I would agree. I think that anytime we get a full Cartman-themed episode, South Park usually knocks it out of the park. Obviously, it's not something Matt Stone and Trey Parker want to lean on every episode, right? Because then that trope would be played out if it was just always an Eric Cartman episode. But when we do get one, and then eventually we see Cartman get his comeuppings, it's always a good experience. I enjoyed Cartman utilizing the superfoods, helicopters to go to Atlantis, taking advantage of the situation, using all of the resources. I enjoyed Kyle having a conscience and knowing that he can't just leave someone out in the middle of the night because otherwise he's going to eat him alive and he won't be able to go to sleep. So some good storyline character continuity. And then, of course, Cartman at the end showing a little bit of remorse to Kyle, which we don't normally see. Cartman actually, whether it be in his own fucked up, mental gymnastic mind that we've heard, Kyle talk about before. In this case, it actually benefited Kyle. So why would Kyle be stupid enough himself to prevent Cartman from being positive about Judaism? Maybe if only for just a little bit. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to do it, boys. That's going to do it for another edition of SMB, a South Park review. Coming up next week, guys, it's Butterballs. Butterballs. It's a Butterballs episode. It's a good episode. It's a great one. In this episode itself, Butters is the victim of an unlikely bully. And we find out that it's not who you think it is. It's not someone at school. It's come right from his own house. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next week on another edition of SMB, a South Park review. Joe's got the Kyle face right now. Someone just messaged him something. He was pissed there. Did you see that, Dane? He had the Kyle face. It's like, motherfucker! What, you know I'm fucking doing a podcast? Why are you messaging me? Fucking 10 o'clock here. Shut the fuck up.